If you're considering buying a new construction home in the Joplin area in 2025, you're not alone. More and more buyers are exploring the option of building or buying brand new because of the appeal. Fresh finishes, modern layout, energy efficiency, and the chance to move into something that hasn't been lived in before. But before you jump in, it's important to understand what's really happening in our market, how new construction differs from buying resale, and what strategies can help you to make the most of the opportunity. That's what we're diving into today. Before we dive deep, though, if new construction or new home has you thinking, text me 417 439 7721. So, why is new construction so popular right now? Even in a market that's shifting towards buyers, new builds keep attracting attention. Builders are filling gaps in neighborhoods across Joplin, Junction, Webb City, Carthage, and Neosho. It makes sense. Brand new homes require little to no immediate maintenance. They feature layouts that fit today's lifestyle, and they often come with warranties that protect you for years. For families and professionals planning to stay put for the next 5 to 10 years, that's a huge win. And speaking of neighborhoods, let's talk about where the action actually is in 2025. In Joplin, Wildwood in that area remains one of the most active subdivisions, loved for its sidewalks, family friendly atmosphere, and the proximity to schools and shopping. Just north of there, Eagles Edge, a Ledford construction community, is bringing fresh inventory and a variety of home styles. And if you head a little east, you'll find Southwind and Dunaweg area growing steadily. These are perfect options for buyers looking for newer homes at more affordable prices while still being just a quick drive into Joplin. Now, if Webb City schools are your priority, you've got some great choices. Boyer Farms is still one of the most desirable neighborhoods, but keep your eye on Emerald Glades. This community is planned in six phases, which means more options coming over time, different layouts, different price points, all within Webb City schools. Moving over to Carl Junction, the inventory is a little tighter, but it's worth the wait. Rayner Farms and Foxbriar are two subdivisions that really stand out. Families love Carl Junction for the community, the small town feel, and homes here tend to move quickly. And finally, Carthage and Neosho. Carthage builders are putting up mid sized family homes that balance space with affordability. Neosho, on the other hand, continues to deliver some of the best price per foot value in the region. A great option for first time buyers or anyone who wants more house for their money. So now that we know where the opportunity is and where the opportunities are, the next big question becomes, how do you actually pay for one of these homes? I mean, one of the first questions people ask me is, okay, how do I actually pay for new construction and a new construction home? I could spend hours running through every loan type and all the fine print. But honestly, most buyers here in our area stick to just a few main options. So let's keep it simple. But let me also give you some insider perspective on which ones really make sense in different situations. If you've got solid credit and some money saved, a conventional loan is the most common route. They usually require 5 to 20% down, but the advantage is you avoid a lot of the extra fees that come with government backed loans. Plus, if you can put 20% down, you skip private mortgage insurance altogether, which keeps your monthly payment lower. Now, if you're a first time home buyer or you're light on savings, an FHA loan is worth a serious look. With just 3.5% down, it gets you into a home without waiting years to build a huge nest egg. The trade off is you'll have mortgage insurance built into the payment, but for many families, it's the difference between buying now and waiting another 5 years. And if you've served in the military, a VA loan is hands down one of the best tools available. No down payment, no PMI, competitive rates for veterans or active service members. It's a huge advantage in new construction because it lets you put your money towards upgrades and furnishings instead of into a down payment. Now, if you're building fully custom, that's where a construction loan comes into play. They're structured differently. They're short term during the build, with draws that pay the builder as milestones are hit. Then they convert into a permanent loan, or you can get a more permanent loan once the house is finished. But here's the truth. For most of the subdivisions we just talked about, Emerald Glades, Rainier Farms, Southwind, you won't need to worry about this. The real key is to talk to a lender early. Don't wait until you've picked out your floor plan and started construction or started dreaming about the kitchen island. Meeting with a lender up front gives you two big advantages. One, you'll know exactly what your monthly payment will look like. No guessing, no stress. And two, you'll find out if the builder is offering special deals. And these deals matter. Sometimes it's closing costs or closing cost credits. Sometimes it's an interest rate buy down. Sometimes it's an appliance package. We've seen families save thousands just by asking the right questions. So here's my advice: keep it simple, know your numbers, and don't leave free money on the table. So let's walk through the buying process so you know exactly what to expect. Step one, choose your lot. Where your home sits is just as important as the floor plan itself. Corner lots, cul-de-sacs, or lots backing up to green space usually hold a higher value. Step two, pick your floor plan. Builders often have several models. These come with base prices and upgrade options. Step three, lock in financing. This is where you sit down with your lender and finalize your pre-approval and understand your payments. Step four, sign the contract. Remember, builder contracts are written for the builder. This is where your agent makes sure your interests are protected. Step five, monitor the build. From foundation to framing to finishes, it pays to stay in touch and check on progress. And then, of course, step six, schedule inspections. Yes, multiple inspections, not just at the end, but sometimes at framing and pre-drywall. Step seven, closing and move in. Once the house passes inspections and goes through the final appraisal, you're ready to close and get your keys. Now, knowing the roadmap makes the process less overwhelming and keeps the surprises to a minimum. So here's something that surprises a lot of people though. When you're buying new construction, the builder is both the seller and the one setting the rules. They usually have in-house sales reps or agents representing them specifically. But remember, those reps and agents work for the builder, not for you. That's where having your own agent comes in. A good agent will negotiate upgrades and that can save you money and add long-term value. Review the builder's contract, which often looks very different from the standard home contract. Help you schedule inspections because yes, you still need inspections, and protect your interests when delays or changes pop up. Here's the truth. That base price the builder advertises is just the starting line. By the time you add in upgrades, it can jump fast. That's why I tell buyers to split things into two categories. Must-haves, these are structural features that you can't easily change. Think like bigger garages, extra bedroom, or basement finishing. And second, nice to have. You can always upgrade those later if you want. And here's a pro tip. Don't overlook builder incentives. In a slower market, they'll often cover your closing costs, buy down your interest rate, or throw in an appliance package. These incentives can add up to thousands in value, but you only get them if you ask. I'll say it again. You absolutely need an inspection though, even on brand new construction. I've had inspectors find things like HVAC units that are not installed properly, electrical shortcuts, plumbing connections that weren't sealed, and grading issues outside that could cause problems or cause water problems later. Spending a few $100s up front could save you thousands in repairs. Builders will give you an estimated completion date, but here's the truth. It's just that, an estimate. Weather, supply chain delays, labor shortages, even permitting hiccups can all push things back. So if you're selling your current home before moving into your new one, have a backup plan. Whether it's temporary housing, a rent back agreement, or even staying with family for a short time, having a cushion keeps you from being stressed out if the builder needs extra time. Even if you're planning to stay for a few years, think about resale the day you buy. Choose a location in a strong school district. Pick floor plans that appeal to the widest range of buyers and stick with timeless finishes where you can. Neighborhoods like Emerald Glades in Webb City, Rainier Farms in Junction, and Southwind in the Joplin area are strong bets because they balance today's lifestyle with tomorrow's resale value. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough: the hidden costs of new construction. Things like landscaping, blinds, fences, mailboxes, or even washers and dryers aren't always included. On top of that, some subdivisions may have HOA fees that cover amenities or maintenance. I've seen buyers budget perfectly for the house and then get caught off guard by $10,000 to $15,000 worth of extras that come up after closing. Going in prepared makes all the difference. One of the big advantages of new construction is energy efficiency. Look for things like double pane windows, better insulation, modern HVAC systems, and energy efficient appliances. These features may cost more up front, but they can save you money every single month on utilities. And if you're comparing two homes side by side, one older resale and one new build, the monthly difference in energy costs could be what tips the scale. I've also seen buyers make mistakes that cost them big down the road. Few here to watch out for. 1, falling in love with the model home. Remember, the model is often loaded with upgrades you may not be able to afford. 2, picking the wrong lot. Backing up to a busy road or choosing a steep lot can hurt resale. 3, skipping the landscaping budget. A bare dirt yard looks affordable until you realize that sod, trees, and irrigation can run thousands. 4, assuming taxes will stay low. New builds often get reassessed once they're completed. 5, not planning for delays. If you assume move-in day is set in stone, you will most likely be scrambling later. Avoiding these pitfalls keeps your build on track and your wallet intact. See, timing also matters. Builders have quotas and financial goals, and they often get more flexible towards the end of the year or the end of the sales phase. So if you're able to time your purchase when a builder is motivated, you could save thousands or lock up some extra upgrades. So if you're serious about buying new construction, here's what to do. First, get pre-approved early. Know your budget and your numbers before you shop. 2, tour active construction sites. Don't just look online. Walk the lots. See what's actually happening. Walk the neighborhood. Prioritize location over finishes. You can change paint and flooring, but you can't move the house. 4, work with your own agent. The builder has representation, and you should too. 5, plan for delays and extras. Budget for landscaping, blinds, and things the builders don't include. And 6, ask about incentives. Don't leave free money on the table. 7, check builder reputation. Read reviews, ask past buyers, and check warranty coverages. Buying new construction in the Joplin area in 2025 offers incredible opportunities, but it also comes with unique challenges. If you go in prepared with the right financing, a good agent, and realistic expectations, the process can be smooth, even fun. So whether you're looking in Joplin, Webb City, Junction, Carthage, or Neosho, there's a brand new home waiting for you. The key is having a strategy that makes the process work in your favor. If you're curious about what's available right now, or you want to sit down and talk through your options, give me a call. I'd love to help you find the right new home and make sure the experience is a great one from the start to finish. See you next time.